Early April, late March, the phone started to ring daily.
Between calls, texts, and emails, Andy Storch has been fielding upwards of 50 contacts a day about the Taylor Swift concerts. He owns his own charter company, he has rental boats, and even a towing service. He's chartering one lucky group on board Water Lily to see the concerts one night. This rental tiki boat will be out there too, but insurance policies mean it has to be back by 9. And with the concerts going well into the night, we asked these lifelong boaters, what do people need to know if they're planning to be out late on the water?
And if you're not familiar with the river at night, it can just be a dangerous place. It's hard to see other boats. There's background lights on the roads that drown out other boats. It can be difficult.
And then you don't want to anchor out in the channel either, because there will be some river movement, river traffic, barges and so forth.
Well, the Coast Guard's already alerted tugs and barges about the busy weekend.
Everybody's trying to hang out outside the stadium. It could kind of clog up the river, congest the river. And that's like the last thing we would really want.
Trent Gulliford with the Coast Guard's Louisville Command says the Ohio River's current can be strong and boaters need to be aware at all times. Tugs and barges can be hard to see at night.
But with the tugs and barges, they're not loud, so you never always hear them. So the barges could be like on your boat sooner than you know. Yeah, I just hope everybody's safe. It's one of those situations that you want the most positive outcome for everybody and the most positive night, because it's a really cool experience that everybody's going to be trying to be a part of.
Definitely. So both Andy Storch and Captain Dave compared this to like fireworks level excitement to watch from the river here. I did ask them, they do this a lot. What's the best place to pull up on the river if you are going to do that? So Andy Storch told me he's going to pull up kind of close to the stadium, but don't count out the Kentucky side of the river. That's where I am here today. Not only is it really pretty, of course, it might be a good way to hear a little bit better based on how the sound travels across the river. So a couple notes from experts. Back to you guys.
I see, Kristen. Thank you. The Coast Guard is sharing more safety reminders for boaters this weekend. You need to have life jackets for every person on board. Lights and sound devices like a horn or whistle are required. And make sure to have fire extinguishers on board and double check the pressure gauges and make sure they're not expired.
So Abby is our 6 a.m. producer, and she put a few little factoids in for us because this is not the first time Taylor has been to Cincinnati. 13 years ago she was here. That was at Heritage Bank Center. It was U.S. Bank Arena back then. 11,000 people. It was a sellout at 11,000 people. $25. Wow. $25.
I remember seeing her at Riverbend with my daughter Katie opening for Rascal Flatts.
Wow.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Teardrops on her guitar.
Yes.
You're going back a minute.
That
Tim
was
McGraw.
Yeah. We went to see Taylor.
Wow.
Because Katie wanted to see Taylor.
Her price has risen.
Yeah, just a little bit. I took Emma to see a show down in Louisville a few years ago.
Great entertainer.
Yeah,
you're in for a good show.
Amazing. Yeah.
But I think the last check on the online resale tickets, $1,300.
Oh, so it went from 1,000 to 1,300.
Yesterday, according to Q102, I was listening. Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy.
Keep going. I got a feeling. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of money, Jen. Good morning.